Content disclaimer. The video you are about to watch contains a common law courts grifter. Whatever this woman says should not be taken seriously, unless you want to end up in major debt, with bailiffs knocking on your door, a criminal record, and potential fraudulent use of your personal details. Nothing in this video should be taken as legal advice. Now let's laugh at a common law grifter.
Good evening, you beautiful souls. So this here is Jason's car with his ghost plates.
What he say?
With his ghost plates.
So you've got your private plate off them as well. You know what I mean? You're paying £100 for a private registration plate off them.
So you got to have a plate as well.
All of them. Yes, you can't get your insurance without. You can't get your registration plate, your private one, without the insurance, and vice versa. I think they're both tied together. But you've got to register your car with them, and then your insurance and number plate come into it.
That ain't even close, that is it? You know what I mean? It's on a bit of MDF that is used with probably a Sharpie. It's horrendous.
So he has deregistered his car through the common law website in one of my previous posts.
So you're registering your vehicle with them, but the DVLA on your vehicle?
No, because what you have to do is, on your logbook, you have to send the red part off. Send the red part of your logbook off to say that your vehicle, that you're moving abroad, something like that.
Yeah, guys, we have got some feedback.
Let me just step in here for one moment. Once you fill out the red section on your logbook and send it to DVLA, you can no longer drive that vehicle legally on the UK roads. Driving an unregistered vehicle or a vehicle with no road tax could mean having your car clamped.
Oi Lee, Adam's van.
And towed. There's an automatic fine of £80 for any vehicles that aren't taxed or registered SORN, and failing to notify the DVLA of a change of owners could lead to a maximum penalty of £1,000. Following any advice from the common law website will just land you in more debt, and the common law courts website are charging people for the privilege.
Which means he no longer pays road tax,
Vehicle excise duty, VED, also known as vehicle tax, car tax, or road tax, must be paid on the majority of vehicles registered in the UK, and any motorist caught driving without it could be fined up to £1,000. If the police stop you in a car with no road tax, the car will be seized, and will be taken to a police pound. To reclaim your vehicle you must go to the pound with the following: the V5C registration document for the vehicle, which you will no longer have after deregistering your vehicle with the DVLA. And you will need evidence that you have retaxed the vehicle, post office receipt or DVLA website receipt. Full fees must be paid before a vehicle is released. If a check is used, the vehicle will not be released until the check has cleared. Cars and light vans have a removal charge of £150 and £20 per day storage charge. See how the debt adds up now, and the only winners are the common law website, who have cashed in on the gullible, with influencers like this one, enticing people into major debt, and a chance of losing their car, and much more. These are the same people, who constantly quote Klaus Schwab, "You will own nothing and be happy."
speeding fines.
The minimum penalty for speeding is a £100 fine and 3 penalty points added to your license. You could be disqualified from driving if you build up 12 or more penalty points within a period of 3 years. See how the debt is adding up now. Now think, does this so-called influencer have your best interests at heart? Or are they just grifting to get what they can before people are left penniless, with a criminal record and in major debt?
And his car insurance is £250 a year.
Let's hear from Kev Waring about the so-called £250 common law car insurance. Kev Waring fell victim to the common law website and their car insurance scam, but is now speaking out so others don't fall down the same trap.
So basically, this, well, it's not car insurance, is it? It's well, me and Ailey actually looked at, we looked at it, right? We looked at the Common Law Court website, and it says,
yeah, it does show up as car insurance on their website. So you think you're getting car insurance,
right? And then they're changing it over to travel insurance.
Well, first of all, what you've got to do is ask you to register your car. So you need to register your car with them, so it's under their common law jurisdiction. And what you get with that is you get another certificate for £18.
So that's another £18 for epoxy certificate that's not worth the paper it's printed on, from the common law website. To go along with the £250 for so-called car insurance, and £100 for a so-called common law number plate. So that's £368 pocketed by the scammers at the common law court's website. Not to mention the fines and recovery and storage charges.
To say that the named driver is obviously me, your address, your vehicle. That's what they're sending you out.
Jason has been trying his absolute hardest to get pulled by the police to do you a video. But it's sod's law, isn't it? When you want something to happen, it doesn't happen. So he's been trying everything under the sun to get pulled by the police, and normally he's pulled all the time, but recently not, because he wanted to do this video.
Come into it.
Whereabouts is the common law court actually registered?
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's
no
what I'm
idea.
Saying. There is no common law courts.
The only correspondence between me and these is through email.
So
no phone number, no address, just an email.
So you've never seen a face? No, nothing.
Nope. So
that's like me.
I'm using my phone.
Here, give me your money. It's all right. Just pass it over.
All right, £250 for. See, that's what it says on their site is it's car insurance. But when you finally get your indemnity bond sent out, it's an indemnity bond.
Yeah.
And it comes out apparently comes out Seska Trust.
Oh.
So this is like a private and confidential letter which was sent to Department for Transport, Grant Shapps. So it's for me, beneficiary, trustor, and secured party to the Social Security Seska Trust of me, for the value of £4 million. When they're advertising the car insurance, you think, oh, well, it's going through some kind of insurance company, but when you got the email, it comes through a traveller's insurance. So it's called Traveller's Insure, but they send you an indemnity bond out, but they don't explain none of that. They just send you these out, and then you're reading it and going, well, how have you accessed my trust there?
Did you give them any national insurance numbers, or NHS numbers, QSIT numbers, or anything like that?
Nope.
So they're just going birth certificate.
Just off my birth certificate, the original birth certificate when I started with them.
And this is where the major security breach comes into play with the common law website. In order to access the services offered, you have to submit your birth certificate and pay for the privilege, which is then shared on an open database. With your name, date of birth, home location including postcode, and all the information to use your name for fraudulent activities. The common law website and everything about it is one big scam. And Expolit's the most vulnerable.
So they didn't recognise the indemnity bond. They weren't having that at all. As far as they were concerned, is that so-called vehicle was not insured.
Yeah,
because it just wasn't. They weren't recognising it, and that's all the copper was saying. It is not insured, even though no matter how many times I told him it was. I've got this indemnity bond to prove it, and he didn't. He wouldn't even look at it when I went to produce it to him. So he was like, "You get in that car and drive it, and I will stop you. Either way, you're not driving that car. It's getting seized."
Yeah,
so I played the game. I've tried playing the game with everything, with not giving him any details, admitting anything, but he managed to find that out himself. The only identification I had at the time was my common law card. That another thing that you pay for. Your common law card. You know, it's.
But your common law card, but you need to register your birth certificate with it.
Yeah, that's. I mean.
Which is a fixed entity.
That's what you get.
Is that your police shot?
We'll also be talking about legally not paying council tax, gas, electric, water rates, TV licence, parking fines, congestion charges, ULEZ charges, toll charges, and various other things through Magna Carta. So if you'd like to join us, that is Wednesday evening at 8 p.m, and we will explain how you can legally do these things.
I'm going to click on decline.
It's a straw man and is your birthright. So if you'd like to join us, or if you'd like any questions answering, please comment. I will tag Jason into this post, and we will look forward to seeing you on Wednesday. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye.